Hello YouTube, this is Midgarzolem. Welcome to my Let's Play Dark Souls PC. So it's kind of sad, but I am starting this 1 week after the game came out on Thursday. I'll actually get into that later, but it has to do with recording in a bad codec format and not being able to render. Anyway, so I'm starting again. Let's just get straight into this. I've already made my character. I've decided this time I'm going to be a pretty much a red mage. If you played Final Fantasy, a hybrid kind of magic healing class. In this game, that means I'm just going to go int and faith for sorceries and miracles. And I guess what makes me somewhat fighting is you still need to use a weapon in this game. So I'll have some endurance and vitality, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Let me go ahead and start this. Let's see here. I'm gonna skip the intro video. Oh, and I'm being a female this time. In my PS3 playthrough, I was a male. I've seen this video enough times, and I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's no different in this version of the game. No reason to waste a minute of playtime here. So, anyway, I guess I'll just explain. This is the third time I'm testing this character out now. Before the game came out on PS3, I kind of did a test run to see which items I want to get first with this character. And then I played the game the day after it came out, and I captured and all that. I played a good couple hours, and I captured in the H.264 format, which is very good at compressing, but I learned it's not very good at editing. It's because it's so compressed. So anyways, I probably searched for a solution to get it working in Vegas or something else, or converting it for a few days. I was just kept looking. I guess you have to go through here first, don't you? I feel like I should have my weapon first. But, yeah, so the first time I played this game, I managed to run to every corner of this room except for the one with the door. It's very nice of them to open it. Anyway, I made the decision to simply restart from the beginning. I was spending so many hours just trying to figure out the problem, and I wasn't that far in the game. I was like, you know what, I might as well do this right. And I'll pick up my shield here. You know, the first time I played this, I missed the shield, and everyone and their brother on YouTube told me about it. I still get messages to this day. You missed the shield, and I'm terrible for that. Well, hopefully this time I'll seem a little more skilled, seeing as I've played the game before. I guess this is my weapon here. Even though I've run through this a few times, I didn't pay attention to such a basic thing. So let's just try to get through this early stage of the game. Yes, please die. Let's get through the asylum as quickly as possible. I'm assuming a lot of people watching, if anyone is going to watch, has already played the game, but maybe not. Or maybe they've already watched the Let's Play. In any case, this place is fairly boring, and the first time I played the game, on PS3, I was rather cautious, rather slow. It took me a while to beat the game. This time I'm going to go fast.
You're no hollow.
I'll still listen to the NPCs.
I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
And there's my healing potion.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Yes, this flask is the rechargeable healing potion if you've never seen this game before. This guy is honorable and he kills himself. I didn't know that the first time I played the game because I killed him. I was trying to get any loot he had. I was kind of being a dick. It's not good to kill NPCs in this game, word of advice. I said I'd listen to NPC dialogue. It was a little boring to me, but you kind of catch things the next time, and there's so little dialogue in this game, you might as well just listen to some of it. I don't know what people think about the voice acting in this game, but I think it's pretty good. It's just, I guess I could parry these guys. I didn't get as good at parrying as I did at backstabbing. But it's not that hard on such a weak enemy. I don't even know if there's really a reason to attack these guys. So I'll talk about the build I'm planning on going. Well, actually I had a plan in mind, but I think I'm going to change it, my long-term stat allocation plan, because I was reading something about the PvP, the arenas that are new to this game. And apparently there are bracket levels, so it's like 50 to 100, 100 to 200. 100 to 150 would be great, because then we could go to 150. Everyone basically got themselves to 120. Let's take care of this guy. I'll try not to get myself killed from too much talking. Fortunately, I lock on for you. But yeah, so I'm thinking basically I'm going to have to limit myself to level 100 now, so less points. I don't know if that... I don't think that hits behind me at all. Wow. Gotta be careful about that. So I've fought this guy a couple times now. Now that I had to restart, I haven't died to him yet, but we'll see. If I keep talking, I will. Basically does two swings to the side, and you can kind of watch out which side it's going to, it seems. And I got super greedy there, not paying attention. Really, you want to get him into his little butt slam combo. That's like the easiest to... It's kind of the easiest to continuously avoid. There we go. Although if you're not careful, he'll kill you immediately. There. Oh, shit. Oh, this is gonna be bad if I die. Seeing as I haven't died to this guy yet in the few times I've restarted this Let's Play. Let's get behind him. Ah. Sometimes I just have to stop talking to actually be able to concentrate in this game. I've learned that from doing my Let's Play, that too much talking equals not enough CPU in my brain left over to actually concentrate. So anyways, with the PvP bracket, supposedly one being from 50 to 100, it seems like it makes sense to... I can't remember if there's some item back here, I don't know, I'm not really too concerned about being a completionist, but anyways, with the PvP brackets, it seems like it makes sense to go to 100, so I'm probably going to have less points, several categories, which will make it interesting.
You, give me...
So this is Snuggly. I'm not going to do anything here. Or at least people think her name's Snuggly. You trade items with her. Basically just drop your item there and you actually have to reset the game. It's kind of interesting.
In the ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage.
So I'm thinking of going something
lords.
In the end with my stats like 30 int, 30 faith, be like 23 attunement. That'll give me like 6 spell slots or something, like 5, I don't remember. And of course just having a passable amount of vitality, like 30, you know, more is ideal for PvP, but again, being restricted. And still having some endurance, like 30. Basically, I'm going to go no strength and no dexterity on this character. Probably, I'm kind of on the edge still about that because you just can't use any weapons if you keep it as low as possible. So, I can attune some magic now. I start with Soul Arrow. Oh, I guess it's already attuned. Don't tell me I missed my catalyst. Okay, good. I don't know when they give that to you, but I never notice when I actually pick it up. We'll put this on my right hand for now. I'm not even... I guess I'll talk to you for 2 seconds.
What do we have? Let me guess.
This guy's kind of a dick. He doesn't really do anything.
Well, you're not the first, but there's no...
Oh yeah, he tells you about what you're kind of supposed to do at first.
You'd have done better to rot. Well, there are...
Just tells us about the 2 bells of awakening.
2 bells of awake. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below.
Undead church is where most people end up going first. Blighttown's kind of crappy place. Or just kind of get past this and actually play in the first video. So, as part of... Actually, I have some souls already, so... do me good to level up a few times. So I have a path, just kind of a beginning run laid out here to get some good weapons, and I'm going to I'm not sure if I want to put this into faith right away. Can't remember if I just use my S stock constantly. I'm just kind of thinking out loud here, making a decision. I've done this a few times now, my test run and my failed render, or my failed render. Basically, I can get a sword, a straight sword, requires 14 faith. It's kind of good though, but I generally stick with backstabbing anyway, so I'm going to keep my faith low for now. I think for the S stock, I need 10, 12, which is going to be my starting weapon. And then I'm just going to put some into endurance. You know, they start me with a very nice intelligence and attunement for the sorcerer. So, you know, I think maybe like the first decent spell I can get, well, pretty quickly I can get one, and that's only like 3 more points, 2 or 3 more points. I don't really need to worry about putting stuff in there now. Anyway, I'm going to run down to New Londo Ruins. You don't actually want to do New Londo Ruins early in the game. It's way too annoying, kind of difficult. I don't even know if it's possible. I guess it is if you just run through. Okay, I kind of failed that, but one thing I like to do is I stand at the back of the elevator, and then I roll over the button. Because when you die, then the elevator's waiting for you back at the top. Assuming you die. If you don't die and you just want to take it back, then I guess it's a pain. But so this is going to be kind of a slight death run for items. I'll try not to die, but it's going to happen in a few places. So here's the S-Stock, and this is going to be my weapon for most of the game. It's very fortunate that it's actually right there, but I used it in PvP a decent amount, and it's quite a good weapon. So the other thing I'm going to run to get now is a Firekeeper Soul, which makes my flasks heal for more. So let's see if I can do this without failing. These ghosts are... oh geez, I forget where to go. These ghosts are not a favorite enemy of mine, by any means. I gotta watch the camera angle there. You basically can get this and then die. For fun, I like to try to get out of here, but yeah, it doesn't really happen. But it's really worth it to just come down and get that soul, Firekeeper soul, and that's why I spent my other souls on the level too. Really, they're doing me a moderate favor by bringing me back up here so quickly, and I don't need to go collect that 128 souls. So give Anastasia here, who cannot speak, this Firekeeper soul. Reinforce my flask by 1. I can actually run around up here, Firelink Shrine. I think there's a few... Perhaps I'll do that right now. There's a few souls you can just pick up here and there. Some of them take some clever jumping, but I don't even remember if any of them are really worth it. Oh, but this is always worth getting. I'll do it in a second. That's Soul of Lost Undead. I don't think that's really worth anything, like 200 souls. So it's always worth just falling down here and then coming over here and getting this, picking up all the items out of these chests. I don't know why. There's just an array of chests hidden in this clearing, just kind of randomly. I think they just put them all right next to each other or something. So homeward bones are always useful. We can teleport back to the bonfire. Oh, I'm surprisingly getting myself turned around in this very, very small area. Here we go. And the only way out of here is through the graveyard. Funnily enough, when this game came out last year, October, some people actually tried to go to the graveyard first. I guess there's really no reason for me to not die again here. So that's probably what's going to happen. I can pick up a few more things here. Some people actually came to the graveyard first and tried to fight these skeletons to their surprise. That is not something you want to try to do first. I'm picking up stuff. I really don't need it. This Y-hander is... This Y-hander is a big old weapon, and like I said, I'm not even going to have the stats to use it, so... Surprisingly, I did not die. I might soon if these skeletons are fast enough, but... I can just get back to the bonfire and activate it. Sometimes if enemies are too close, you can't use it. Well, there's that. So I picked up a couple things. I'm not really going to use any, but at least you saw me pick them up. The next thing I'm going to do... Actually, in my trial run, I ran down into Blighttown to pick up the Crimson set, I believe that's what it's called. It's good for casters, good light armor. And in my play on Friday that I'm going to delete, I decided not to go down there. Just because Blighttown's a pain, and I'm going to die a few times doing this. But it's actually pretty good armor, and I think it was helping me stay alive in my trial run, so I'm going to do it. Go do it. And this is why having the master key is great. Open this door here. Don't miss this item. That's actually decent. A large soul. And we cross over here into Blighttown, but I really dislike going into this place. I don't know if anyone actually enjoys. Let's see, do I have full roll on? Okay, I do. It's just nice to have full run speed and roll to get past all the big scary things. Those guys with the Great Club are actually slightly hard to avoid because they have a nice little jump attack. Well, let's see if I can do this. I am going to probably shut up again for a moment here because this takes a little bit of thinking. We gotta jump down a couple times. Actually, it takes a little bit of remembering too. Let's see if I can remember this. Come on. Jump down. Oh, I really dislike this. I just kind of want to leave this part out. So you can actually kind of stun that guy there. So I made it past all the hard stuff, but these branches can actually be a slight headache. Ooh, and the blow dart guys there. Oh, I made it. Oh, I am getting lucky. Let's not spoil it. So there we go. That was fast. Worked out rather well. I'm half tempted to try to go down into the Great Hollow and get the Chloranthy ring now, but probably just gonna die. Let's see if I can even make it back across this bridge. Oh, no. I'm not very good with those wooden bridges, but the important thing is that didn't happen on the way in. If anything, that saved me some time just trying to trek through the dang swamp. So I might as well put on that set now. I don't think it weighs a lot more. So I don't want to move into medium roll territory. I'm still kind of collecting things. Oh, it does give me medium roll. Let's see, to be below 25%, 25% of 49. Oh god, it's less than 12.5. So, what happens if I take off my hat? Might have to put one of these older armors back on. There we go. And I've got a multicolored garment. I don't think I can wear this. Can I? Really? Maybe I can't do math. Oh no, I have medium roll. For some reason it takes a little while to update like which roll you're doing. If that makes any sense. Okay, so going back down. See if I can... We're already about 20 minutes in here. Let's see if I can... 22 actually. I try not to make my episodes too long. Or whatever you want to call them.